Hello everybody, I am Averis, and I am back with what will be my final video for Drift Girls. It's been a couple of weeks since I did the last one, and that's mainly because there wasn't a whole lot of change in the last 2 weeks playing this game. But my other ones got enough views, I decided to at least do one follow-up to get my final thoughts and let people know how the game is and how the game goes. So, this game is, you can pay money, real money in the game to get stuff. You don't have to, but you hit that grind point where it's like, oh man, you really do need money to do stuff, otherwise you're going to be sitting here a long time doing stuff, which is common with these kind of games. So, the first thing I'll say is, I have unlocked a lot more women to date in this game, or at least to take on dates. That's page 2. Page 1's almost completely filled. And this is one of the things I have a problem with. Look in the bottom left, is a woman with a lock on. Her name's Grace. I can't get her. Is because you have to actually rank in the top 30 on that weekly race, and that's extraordinarily hard. I tried for 2 weeks to crack the top 30 because there's 2 people I need to do that for. One was Grace, and the other one was this 18-year-old pro gamer named Gina. I'm pretty sure it's Gina, J-I-N-A. And to get her, I had to get the top 30% on the next hardest race, which I was actually able to do by tweaking this car that I have right now. I like this car out to the maximum level specs you can get for that race, and ran it as flawlessly as I could. I've raced it 40 times, and I got like ranked 27 in the top 27%. That is how hard it is. And for a free-to-play game, I would imagine you should be able to actually... Oh crap, wrong button. You should be able to actually pay to unlock them. I didn't link to my... I have not linked this game to my Facebook or Google Plus account, so every 3 screen changes it says, do you want a link? And it throws my ID on there, so I gotta cut that every time it happens. But anyway, like I said, a game where you can actually... you pay real money to get stuff, and they kind of have actually almost encouraged that a bit with how hard it is to grind. You think you could just pay to unlock these characters, but no, you can't. There's no way. You have to actually do things. In fact, like this one, Ashley, I haven't unlocked her yet because I had to get her unlocked and ranked up before I can unlock her. So this is actually a compounded person. It makes it even harder. I'm sure the people on the next 2 pages, there's 4 pages of people. Well, 3 and an eighth, but still, that's a lot. So that's one big gripe I have with this one, is that you should be able to pay. Like, you can spend money let's see, if we go to the shop, and I think I showed the shop last time, to get a decent car, it costs 30 in-game dollars, and you can buy that for $5. You can buy that for about the equivalent of $4 in real cash. So, and you get this kind of cash as you play the game normally, so I don't see why you couldn't spend that money to unlock them. Say, if it's $30 for a car, why not say $20 for 70 in-game dollars to unlock this character without having to do the races? Because the problem with the races is the rewards for these races are so good. In fact, I'll show you real fast. They're called the big races. The big race. The rewards for these are so good that you will always try to run them. Rewards. Rank 1, you get 100 in-game bucks. Even in the rank top 1, you get 25, 20, 16. We just showed you that 48 costs $6, so you get a good value for racing, so people always try to race them. In fact, these guys, KR Porsche, KR... it's a Korean name, I can't pronounce that. I'm not going to try. They're always in the top every single time. These guys play this game a lot, and they're always in there. So you're always competing against good players, so it's really difficult to do that. So you should get the option to do that if you really wanted to. If you say you just can't do it, you try and can't, it should give you that option, and it has not popped up for me yet. So that's one of my gripes. And the other gripe is really hard to get good cars in this game. You have to actually make them, but it costs lots of in-game cash to do it, and that's part of the grind. I got this car, trying to max it out is been a Herculean effort of trying to get cash just one while trying to get my ranks up with all the women here and keep things going. It's really difficult. But I still play it. So I still have fun with this game, I'm not gonna lie. So, anyway. So last time I think I only got down to, was it Alexa? Alexa, I think. As far as characters. So I also unlocked, see, she's a Taekwondo athlete. She's also really shy, too, in almost a cute, but almost kind of annoying way. I do like her, though. Claudia, she's cool. She's also, like, one of the least developed characters, which is a damper on it. Sarah, she's British, and an ex-soldier, or current soldier. Lucy, who's a klutz, shop clerk. Scarlett, who's a chef, who's also Sophia's older sister. So they have, since you're dating both of them, there's a little thing going between them. You gotta get upset with that. I just unlocked her, the pro gamer. This one, the 38-year-old professor who watch. Let me actually go. I'll go and date her real fast.
Well, I'm not sure where to go. Let's go wherever you want.
Okay, they're not the most three-dimensional characters, all right. So that's the 38-year-old, 30th professor. I think normally she has gray hair, but I bought her a gift and it was a wig. You don't have a choice in gifts. That's just how they are. So yeah, like the 38-year-old looks only like a year and a half older than the 22-year-olds in this game, which I guess is what they're going for. Okay, let's go to karaoke.
A lot of my students have this car.
That's the thing where it says like she has no complaints about this car. They like certain cars, of course, the higher star cars they like better. This car costs the equivalent of about 250,000 in-game credits from all the grinding I've done, and all the women I'm trying to date now are all like, it's nice, or they're like, did you get that out of a junk pile? In fact, I'll show you the junk pile woman in a second who says that for my nice car with like 800 horsepower. No, you don't know those recent songs that those kids are listening to these days, do you?
Oh, today was wonderful. Goodbye. Take care.
That is the extent of most dates in this game. It's not exactly a deep game. Margie. She's 3 stars. She's the highest level. It's hard to say highest level woman. That's a weird thing to say. Highest level person I've unlocked so far. But she's also, since she's 3 stars, she costs a lot more to go on dates, and
I love exploring. Anywhere's fine.
She's got an accent too, if you couldn't tell. Let's go to the theme park.
Is this your car? Did you salvage this from a junkyard?
This car, which I have beaten guys in, I have ranked in a national thing in the top 30% in, is that I get it from a junkyard. This thing cost $250,000 credits, lady. Give me a break. Uh-oh. Roller coasters.
Wow.
Good. Oh, yeah, right answer. Snacks are always the weirdest ones. Let's go beer and sausages. Okay, good. Sometimes it's really hard to pick the correct answer for these people.
I'm really tired. I'm going to bed.
See, that actually went down, even though I got all the questions right. She said it was a fun time because my car isn't good enough for her. She hates my car. That's why. So I can't really do anything with her right now, which kind of upsets me. We got Hannah the mechanic. In fact, let's go on a date with her. She's one of my favorite ones.
I don't care where we're going. All I care about is that I'm with you.
Aww, so sweet. All right. We did the camping trip. Not everybody likes the resort. Let's try her with the resort. No, she doesn't like it. That's a weird thing. Some people just don't like places and won't even go, and the resort seems to be hit or miss. Either if you like camping, you don't like the resort, or vice versa. So, okay, we'll go on a date. We'll go on a date in a minute. Right now.
Ow, my wrist. I need a massage.
That was... See, now, her I don't really like a whole lot, but she gives me the best stats, so I'm going to pick somebody I actually do like. It's going to make it hard to race, but... So, Julie. Sophia. I like Julie and Sophia, both of them. Julie was kind of a downer, but I do end up liking her. Allison, Lucy, Sarah, Claudia, Gina, Hannah. Like these guys are all base stats, so it says like 582. But people like Hannah, are 100 for each upgrade level my car is. So my car is level 3 right now, rank 4, level 3. So I get 300 from her, which I can get to 1,000 with her if I do it right. If I get it upgraded all the way, which is good. See, she says the same thing. So let's go with somebody we haven't seen. Her, Allison. Who I like her. She's not. She's nice. Okay, so we should be able to win this one. Start. Thank you. The game's made me like a fool on my own channel. Well, I'm playing Drift Girl, so I probably look like a fool on my own. Loading. It's also, the game also has a weird thing too, and I've only noticed it mostly with boss battles, which makes it even worse, where it seems as if...
So good luck.
Thank you. It seems as if like two cars are neck and neck, it just makes my tablet grind to a halt. Like it renders very slowly, which makes racing almost impossible.
Wow, perfect.
He also does burn turbos at the end of Drift, too. I learned that, too, the hard way. Gives you the most bonus that way. Oh, that's bad.
That was marvelous. Look at this. Oh, yeah. But this isn't like you.
Oh, Mo. Okay, no, I won. That was close, though. Also, trying to record is making my tablet chug down a little bit, too.
You were great. It was a great race overall.
It's definitely a lot slower than if I'm just playing it normally because it's trying to output to my capture device as well as play the game at the same time. So it's putting a little bit of strain on it. But so the racing hasn't changed. Like, my car is still good. I got a lot of parts for it. So I guess in conclusion, you know what? I am clear. Ooh, silver crate. It's gonna be complete crap. Pretty much. Oh, a time attack. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that real fast. Okay, we don't have enough. That's the thing. I don't have enough slots. I keep getting cars that I want to spend to upgrade, but upgrading costs a fortune, so I end up having to sell them. Which is fine. This is my car. These are my other cars. This is my... And I'm doing the kind of same thing those guys are. I'm keeping a decent car like on standby so I can still do those lower level races to get the prizes. You know, it's a good tactic. So, but look at look at all these level 1 cars. Should just probably trade the Beamer in. But you need 2 level 4s. You need 2 level 4s completely maxed out to make level 5, and the same thing. You need 2 level 3s completely maxed out to make level 4. So I want to hit on level 4 because it's going to eventually, hopefully, be my car.
Yes, just sign here. I'll bring the contract.
That I can use to get a level 5 car, but we'll have to show you. Like, I got 23,000, so I can actually try right now. So this is level 3. If I want to upgrade.
This car will be reborn. It'll be like a brand new car. I'll increase the chances just for you. You're lucky, do you know that?
Oh, thanks, baby. Okay, so like 14, 43, 5,000, 7,000, 8,000 to go 1 level.
It's a collaboration between you and I. It's a work of art, don't you think? Oh, it came out perfectly.
I do like Hannah. She's probably my favorite one. Sorry, my voice just spiked there for a second. I sat back from the mic to do that, and then I just jumped forward, so... I'm still very much an amateur show, if you haven't noticed.
This car will be reborn. It'll be like a brand new car.
Wait, so I'm not level 3 yet, am I?
You're lucky, do you know that? This car will be reborn. It'll be like a brand new car. I'll increase.
This is a level 4, but when I go back here, it says level 3.
You're lucky, do you know that?
There it is. Now, the game is a little bit of lag catching up to that. It doesn't catch stuff automatically. Now, this video is actually turning out longer than I thought. I was just gonna do like a quick. I thought it was gonna be like a quick 10-minute video, but I'm like I said, I want to show it because I want to get my fair opinion because this will be my last one on these ones. So, show you guys pros, cons, all the stuff like that. If you want to play it, cool. These are my thoughts. There really isn't much to the game to do like a whole series on, unless you just want to see me hit date buttons on virtual women over and over again.
You can win. So good
Don't.
luck.
I'm not going to, even if you request it. Alright, so here's the start. There's also a bit of lag between my tablet and my recording device, so I'm trying to race when the noise cues are actually a bit off. Makes it even harder.
Oh, yeah. Full speed ahead. Focus.
Bat, shoot.
Good shot, but you can do better.
Like, I'm basically going this on visual only right now.
Got it, baby. This isn't like you. Good.
No, it's not.
Great racer.
See, that's how good my car is. I got 2 bads and I still managed to clear it, barely.
You were great.
3 bads.
It was a great race overall.
You did great. You got a D, barely passing. Oh, man, alright. So, okay. So it's a little bit of lag, but nothing too bad. The boss fights are where the lag is the most noticeable. I don't have a boss fight ready to show you. So, unfortunately, that's that. But, like, it is noticeable on my tablet, and I have a quad-core tablet. So, I don't know how it is on other people's phones or whatnot, but that's just what I've noticed. Because I can go a day with her.
I don't care where we're going. All I care about is that I'm with you.
And we will go on a romantic getaway. A 2-day camping trip.
You know that a car is only as good as how well it's been maintained, right? Don't worry, you've got me. I'll turn it into a hot rod.
Yeah, even she thinks this car is just okay. It's disheartening. What?
Do you think we meet too often? Maybe we should meet less. Or at least make our dates more exciting. Goodbye.
Oh, you can't go to the same place twice. And I went to camping with her. Then we went to the thing she didn't like, and then we went back to camping, and she hated that. And now I have to wait 5 more minutes. Oh, this game. So, we're going to do 1 date at least. Come on.
Where should we go?
You say no too. Oh, I'm going to be so pissed.
Aww. This car is better than I had expected.
And like I said, I like this character.
Aww.
She's kind of a downer. She's very cynical, but I think it gives her actually a little bit more realism than some of the other characters. So now we're skiing. Now we're having a dip in the lake.
So, how many girls have you been with? I won't move until you answer.
Now everyone says something different at that part, and some are way more subtle than others about what's going on. That was one of the more tame ones. That's why I decided to do this one. She even says, "How was it?" What could she possibly mean by that? And now my vehicle performance
I
is
wish
better.
every day could be like today. You agree, right? Bye.
So you do those dates, and that's how you get performance up and that kind of stuff. Oh, that's really annoying. But I do not want to link this to either my Facebook or Google Plus accounts. So I know this video didn't have a whole lot in it, but I just want to give one final video, final impressions. You know, it's a good game just to kill some time. You know, the races don't take too long. You know, the character models are at least interesting. I actually do like some of the female characters in the game. I know they're just there to date and learn, but some of them actually have personalities, which I like. So, you know, it's just a simple racing game with a buy to win mechanic. Nothing crazy, nothing great. It's just average, unfortunately. I was hoping a little bit more, but but like I said, it's free. Also, for free, it's great. Well, at least I like it. And now I'm rambling, but I'll keep playing it. So, anyway, play the game if you like it. This is my final one. Those are my thoughts. Chuck makes my certain conditions, mostly boss battles, make my tablet really grind to a halt. Makes them really frustrating and hard to do. Unlocking certain characters with those race conditions seem to be difficult. They're really difficult to win in the right spot, so be aware of that. You may not be able to unlock all the characters unless you get lucky or good. It really does have a pay-to-win mechanic to it. You really do need to get the cash dollars to be able to buy the good stuff with a good chance of getting good cars. Otherwise, you're spending a lot of time, hours grinding out smaller cars to get better cars. So like I said, they don't really enforce you have to pay to win. It's clearly pay to win. Or at least the easiest road to victory in this game is to just drop a lot of money and buy a lot of packs. So, all in all, I enjoyed it. If you enjoy it, download and play yourself on your Android device. I believe it's on iOS also. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching the final episode of Drift Girls. If you have any comments, let me know. If you want me to play anything else, let me know. And as always, I will see you guys later.